Hey there, it's Stacy with Kzoo Keto, bringing you another episode of Cookbook Keto. We are revisiting an old favorite. I say old like we've got a million episodes. We really don't, but it was a favorite. It was kind of a hit among our viewers, as it's one of the ones that got the most views. It was our cheeseburger stromboli recipe. So I decided I'm going to take the stromboli and make a couple of different types. I'm going to do a chicken bacon ranch stromboli and then a chicken Alfredo broccoli stromboli. This series used to be about me learning how to cook, but since it started, I pretty much have all the basics. So now I get to have fun and play around a little and create my own stuff. I'm still going to do recipes from online. In fact, this original recipe is from dietdoctor.com. We'll post that down below so you can follow that one if you want to. Or we'll also have the written recipes for what I create here posted down below so you can follow those. This is going to be a super easy weeknight meal. It is a weeknight here. It is Wednesday. We're not going to use all this obviously, and we do use it for like tacos, to make chicken tacos. We use it for chaffles. You can use it for plenty. You can make soup. We've also got some bacon made up here that Greg is going to chop up for me so we can put that in the chicken bacon ranch. With that, we do have some ranch that we already made up. We have some homemade ranch, and we have a video up here where we can show you that recipe. For the chicken Alfredo chaffle, I'm actually going to put a little bit of the everything but the bagel seasoning in the dough, which is going to be just almond flour and mozzarella cheese. I'm going to put that in there to give that a little zing. And then we've got our broccoli that we've already cooked in the microwave. And we're using this Bertolli Alfredo sauce. It does have 2 carbs per quarter cup, so you don't want to go nuts on it. This brand does have soybean oil in it, so if you're strict keto, you're going to want to stay away from this, but we haven't noticed any problems with it. So first things first, of course, we're going to preheat the oven, and we are going to preheat it to 350 degrees. We're going to melt 1.5 cups of mozzarella cheese in the microwave. It says to keep it in there or melt it for about 2 minutes, but you'll want to check on it a couple of times. I would say go maybe 45 seconds and then 30 seconds and then the end. All right, we got our cheese melted. To that, I'm adding 2/3 of a cup of almond flour. And we're just gonna stir that up. So we have our parchment paper. I'm going to pour this out onto the parchment paper. Kind of mix it together. Just enough to get the rest of the almond flour in there. Here we have another piece of parchment paper we are going to place on top. I'm going to use a pan to flatten it a little bit. And we kind of want to roll it out into a rectangular shape. This dough is a bit stiffer than regular fathead dough because it doesn't have the egg in it and it's just cheese and almond flour. There's our first one. I would say this is about 12 inches by like 14 inches. Fits in one of these pans. What are these? Half sheet? Half sheet pans? Fits in one of those perfectly.
I don't know who uses sheets that are that small, but
you're a nerd. 3/4 of a cup of ranch, the homemade ranch, 8 slices of bacon chopped up, which comes out to about 1.25 cups, and 2.5 cups of shredded chicken. And I'm getting it all mixed up. We're going to take our mixture and we're going to put it right down the middle. Try to leave a couple of inches of dough on either side. Look at all that bacony goodness for you.
I like it.
Alright, now to cut this for the braid, you're going to start out a little bit away from it and cut on an angle. And you're going to cut about every inch. And this is kind of, maybe I should do it outside of the pan. Now we're going to roll that end over and then we're just going to start crossing these over each other. It's not going to be perfect. Never said I was a pastry chef.
Isn't it like the same as doing hair?
No. Just gonna kind of smush it down. Something new we're trying with this one is I'm actually gonna give this an egg wash, which is gonna give it a little more of a brown color than what the other ones did. Will it crisp them a little more? Will it crisp it a little bit more? So to do that, you just take an egg and beat the crap out of it. Very technical.
What if there's no crap in the egg?
Make some.
That was an excellent question, Greg.
And we're just gonna dip this in here and just paint it with the egg. Now it's ready to go in the oven for 20 minutes. Here we had 3/4 cup of our Alfredo sauce. To that we're going to add 2 cups of the shredded chicken. Then we're going to add in our cooked broccoli. Like I said in the beginning, I've learned the basics. Apparently the basics don't cover chopping crap up before you put it in, because Greg didn't tell me to chop it until after I put it in. That's why I chopped it in the bowl. So it's chopped. We are going to mix it up. We're going to dump it in the middle. This particular dough, I did add the everything but the bagel seasoning to it. Had a little bit of a hard time getting it to roll out thin.
Huh.
So we might have some issues with this one.
Huh.
Morgan is going to demonstrate how to do this. This is her first time.
See, I'm going to be better than Mom, even with less space. So what you do, instead of just doing one side and then the other, you rotate. And then, I don't know how to do this part.
I just folded that over and then...
Oh, okay.
Okay, that one's being kind of goofy though.
Look, and then
So,
you just...
There. Uh-huh.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's the easiest thing I've ever done. See, it's a work of art right there. It looks like a
And we're going to
cicada
egg wash
shell.
this. It looks like something.
Doesn't it though?
First one is done. We did have to put it in the oven with the broiler on for a little bit longer to get this nice golden brown color. Alright, we're going to cut this into 6 pieces.
It's gonna be 8 if you cut it in the middle.
I think. Maybe not. Maybe. I don't know. Is that 6?
That's 8.
But it's not 8.
That is 5 currently.
1,
you're
2,
kidding.
3, 4. Okay, we're gonna cut it into 5 pieces.
So we got our chicken bacon ranch. Got a little extra homemade ranch on the side because you never have enough ranch, right? And these two wanted to eat, so they were eating this too because they really wanted the broccoli version. Lucy wanted the broccoli version too. Nate's is almost already gone, so.
Nate only had half of a half.
Oh, he had
half
a
of
quarter.
piece.
A half of a half is a
No,
quarter.
he didn't have half of a half. He had half of a piece.
And how big is a piece?
About the same size as yours.
Yeah. So.
That is extremely tasty.
It is really
Yeah.
good.
Like,
Good?
really, really good.
Good.
Nice.
The crust almost kind of tastes like a mimicked pretzel. Because you left it in there longer, so it gives
And
it
the
that
egg
like
wash.
rough.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
As close as we're going to get to a pretzel.
Right. Right. So we ended up putting it on a broiler for,
About 3 minutes.
that was the broiler on high,
Yep, for about 3 minutes.
after it was in for 25 minutes because it wasn't quite done at 20.
Very good.
Morgan? I mean, she's just totally digging into it, so.
I actually think this is more pretzel-like than the pretzel dogs.
Nope.
Really,
Oh.
I wonder that she
Oh.
doesn't kill him sometimes.
Heads up.
Like straight up cold-blooded murder.
The alarm they
I
sound.
wonder why there's smoke in the living room.
Shut up. Apparently the bottom one is,
A little warmer.
A little
That's
warmer
because it's a
than the
little
top.
closer to the top.
so we have the slightly charred broccoli Alfredo.
Which doesn't actually taste burnt.
No.
Tastes crispy. Which is good.
It's good. I think both are good.
Yeah.
I would have them both again.
I really can't decide which one I like better. They're both good.
Bacon's better.
It is a little bit like eating molten lava at the moment.
Yeah, it's hot.
Even
Lost all
Adam
feeling.
was eating it.
He's eating the bacon one though. Yeah.
Yeah, he's eating the bacon one.
I feel like you
But-
like the broccoli one too.
He's
Not a big fan of broccoli.
That's right.
he's
you get over it.
eating most of it. Like he's not peeling away too much of the crust.
Right, true. It's because it is a lot like a pretzel. And Adam likes himself some pretzels. Alright, check back with us in a minute. See what we're playing tonight for game night.
So we just finished playing 3 games of Mah Jong. This was a game that was actually sent to us. My friend Mark had stayed with us for about a week. He had some things going on in town. And he had asked us when he was here if we'd ever played it. And I was like, sure, on the computer. So we just learned how to play it the real way. And played a practice game, which somebody won.
It doesn't count though.
And then we played
Second game, which
second
I won.
game, yep, which Erilyn won. And then we played a third game, which somebody won.
We don't count that one either. That was the second practice.
But it's really fun. I like it,
It is fun.
in spite of someone else winning multiple times. It is a very nice set that we received in the mail from Amazon. He sent it to us. Very appreciative of that. Thank you, Mark, if you're watching this video.
And Oksana too, right? She was involved.
Yes, and Oksana.
Thank you,
Oksana.
both of you.
Words are hard. Names are hard. Oksana. Thank you, both of you. Very much appreciative.
Look forward to play it next time you guys are in town.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm sure they're experts though. They're way beyond us.
Oh yeah. Somebody will beat you.
I think that's probably.
Bound to happen.
We didn't
eventually.
bring in a champion.
You guys need to come into town and beat his ass.
But that's it for us this time on Cookbook Keto. Obviously, everyone. I don't even think we rated it, but it sounds like
Okay.
everyone was unanimous.
It's a giant
It's a solid
thumbs up.
thumbs up.
Giant
for sure.
thumbs up. So you guys definitely should give that a try,
Even though it was burnt.
even though Stacy's was a
Honestly,
little
I
extra.
preferred it like that. The second
Yeah.
one was much better with that extra crispiness.
Yeah, it was
it didn't even taste burnt. It was just extra done.
But there's no bacon in it, so it was gross.
The broccoli and the Alfredo made it good though.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was good. Very
No
creamy.
matter what Greg says.
All right.
We don't listen to him anymore.
We don't listen to him anyway. It's true story. Even when I win.
No, really. The first one counts.
The first one was good.
Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Make sure you click that bell for notified when we put out new videos. And until next time,
Stay keto.
we'll see ya.
Why you gotta use a glove?
Because I don't want it all over my hands.
Princess.
Why would you not use a glove? No, don't run away. Kind of almost had a Millennium Falcon look to it.
Not sure what that thing was with your fingers, but that was weird.
This dough is a bit stiffer than, we're going to take our homemade ranch. Kind of, no I'm not. I'm not doing that. No, I'm mixing it in a bowl.
Probably a bit smarter to chop the broccoli up. It's gonna be hard to cut, fold all that up.
What are you doing?
You don't want to know. This is genius at work right here. You just let this happen.
What are you whispering?
Nothing. I was just commenting on how amazing it looks.
You're not eating any of this anyway.
I know. I don't know if you know it or not, honey, but your life is in danger. Morgan has a knife.
And she's laughing at the troll.
Yeah.
Can actually hear Nate peeing.
Nice. Pissin' freely. Try to get you to egg wash it. You said that recipe wasn't the egg wash, that you're not doing it. And then you powdered it around a little bit and told me to fuck off.
I mean, that's pretty normal though.
Right?